Back-to-back days of immigration enforcement in San Jose has a lot of people on edge. ICE tells NBC Bay Area it conducted targeted enforcement against immigrants who had orders of removal issued by a judge. But the impact of the activity is still being felt in the community today. NBC Bay Area's Damian Trujillo is in South San Jose with the fallout.
It appears the federal agents were not operating in the Blossom Hill area today, but for many, they left behind a trail of fear. ICE won't say how many people they arrested over the two-day operation in San Jose, but these images scared many in the South Bay, including shoppers at Chavez Supermarket on Blossom Hill Road. On Wednesday, federal agents used the store's back lot as a transfer site for those arrested. So even as a citizen, you're fearful?
Well, of course, because you can get entangled and I don't have a due process.
This is the office that was summoning immigrants for a routine check-in, some of them wearing ankle bracelets because they are appealing deportation orders. The people were arrested here and taken to the transfer sites in nearby strip malls. The office was closed today. Many are asking why they should show up to those appointments if there's a risk they'll get arrested.
Of course, as an attorney, I could never advise someone to not show up to their hearing.
Immigration lawyer Andrew Newcomb says these days there is a risk in showing up to those appointments and not showing up.
If you don't show up, it could be even more devastating because ICE could show up at your home that week and arrest and detain anyone that potentially might be there with you, even if they don't have a removal order in place.
Also on Blossom Hill Road and Snell Avenue is this processing center for USCIS, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services. Alex Anthunisami was inside and didn't know of the ICE activity in the area here. So biometric for a tourist visa, that's why you're here?
Yes.
Miguel Guerrero was also here to take his fingerprints for his legal residency application and was worried about showing up because of the recent arrests. You weren't scared to come today?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
Attorney Newcomb says those fingerprint appointments are pretty safe since USCIS is not a part of ICE. Miguel says you can never be too sure and often looks over his shoulder as he tries to do things the right way, but still fearful because of the images he's seen in the last 2 days. In the South Bay, Damian Trujillo, NBC Bay Area News.